Now, to kick off this year's Expo, I'm proud to introduce a true sports legend. This man spent 19 years in the major leagues, playing for the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. And as you can see by looking at the highlight reel, he truly was a wizard, turning in acrobatic defensive plays while always paying attention to the fundamentals of the game. As such, he's a first ballot member of the Baseball Hall of Fame. He's also a renowned broadcaster, businessman, and philanthropist, and is here to share his story with us today. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our opening keynote speaker, Mr. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to be here with you this evening and share some of my baseball insights. You know, on a January morning in 2002, my phone rang and my life changed. It was a call from the National Baseball Hall of Fame telling me that I had been elected to the greatest of all sports Hall of Fames, the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. Let me begin by explaining that it's almost an impossible task to express in a few short minutes a journey that has taken me over 20 years to complete. How does one describe the birth of a dream as it takes shape in a young boy's heart? How does one explain the fire that was kindled deep within my heart at such an early age, let alone the nurturing of that flame for so many years? How does one acknowledge the countless individuals who were so much a part of helping bring that dream to completion? And how does one express the indescribable feeling of finally reaching this summit that so many others have struggled to obtain, but fell short of achieving? So I'd like to take the liberty to express my thoughts to all of those baseball fans here tonight who understand the true significance and impact that this great sport has had on our American culture. And I want to thank those who faithfully attend ballparks across this country, as well as those who watch Little League, Bobby Sox, Pony League, and high school baseball games in small towns and cities everywhere in the United States. My remarks are for those who might want to understand how such a journey can be accomplished, regardless of where you live, regardless of your present station in life, regardless of any condition or barrier that might seem to deny you access to such a magnificent moment of glory. You see, when I look back over the years, through the multitude of struggles, the victories, the defeats, the highs, the lows, the naysayers, and the cheerleaders, I see three distinct influencing factors that impacted my career and my quest. But ironically, but very fittingly, those three factors can be found in L. Frank Baum's classic book, The Wizard of Oz. When I look back at Dorothy's journey down the yellow brick road and her three delightful companions, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion, you will find the three characteristics that led me to achieve baseball's ultimate success. You see, all great journeys begin with a dream of what one might do, a vision of what one might become, a specter of potential greatness and achievement within one's mind. Ironically, that's exactly what the Scarecrow wanted most from the Wizard of Oz, a mind so that he could think and dream. The core of my journey to baseball's Hall of Fame was a dream that took shape in my heart one day while sitting on the front steps of our home. I remember I was exhausted from yet another game of Annie, Annie over. However, unlike a lot of other kids who played this game, I didn't have someone on the other side eager to catch the ball. I would throw the ball up over the peak of the roof and run around to the other side in hopes of catching it myself. And if any of you are wondering, no, I never did. But that never stopped me from trying. That was the day on those front steps at the age of 12 that I determined it was about time to decide what I was going to do with the rest of my life. That was the day I started dreaming about becoming a professional baseball player. And luckily, I didn't experience the dream for a moment and then dismiss it as foolishness. Unfortunately, that is the way many great human potentials are forever lost, simply because we don't give our dreams time to take root within our minds. Too quickly, we seem to cover them with a blanket of doubt, where they fade away and are forgotten. I instead let the dream come into the playground of my mind. I embraced it I embellished it to the point that I even selected the position that I would play. And finally, after dancing with this beautiful fantasy adventure, I took ownership of it. And the dream, now ordained, became a part of my future destiny. There would have been very little happiness to the Scarecrow's life without a brain. And likewise, my quest began as a child who used his mind to discover his dream.